Welcome to the Small Town City Folk Podcast, a modest endeavor hosted by me, Tyler McAllister. Today my co-host is none other than the rough and tough boy that don't take no guff, Joseph Gary Davidson. How's it going, Joe?
It's going pretty good. I went to Walmart this morning and saw my boss, so that was pretty fun. How's it going for you, Tyler?
Not fun. I have to work today. We need to address some kinks that we discovered since posting the first episode. We had a lot of people give us really good feedback and stuff. So the first kink that we found was that we say way too much.
Yeah, I'll definitely take the blame for that for the most part too. I am really bad at saying I would probably said it like
No, you say it like
like sort of that like low tone, like
yeah,
crackly
The weird thing is the way you say you'll be talking way up here and then you'll go and then you'll keep talking like this and then you go So anyway, yeah. Anyway, I
just like
went to the store one day when you were at work and I bought a solution to this problem.
Oh Lord.
Close your eyes.
Okay, my eyes are closed. Tell me when to open them.
Okay, open your eyes and catch.
What?
So, I've set up the camera today because I wanted people to believe us.
Darn.
So I went to the store and bought some guns. I was looking for some airsoft guns, but I couldn't find any. Walmart wasn't selling them, so I just went to the Nerf aisle and spent like $40.
Oh my!
I would have gotten.
Oh my Lord!
I would have gotten some better guns, but we don't have a huge budget on this show.
Yeah.
So here's another dart.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
well, I feel like you should take this. I feel like you should take.
Well,
that.
I just said twice. Without even realizing it, so you keep that.
All right, that sounds good.
I say too.
All right,
it's not just you. So you're not the only one that says Joe.
Selfish. Shoot me, Tom.
So we will start that now.
Start that now.
Yeah.
All right.
We can't say the U word.
Can't say the U. I still can't believe you wanted to buy airsoft.
I thought it'd be funnier. But, this works. These are, for people that are watching the audio-only version of this, these are just those little jolt ones, I think. I think it's called the Nerfed Jolt.
Mm-hmm.
I almost did it.
I know that, nothing. Gosh.
What? What did you say, Joe?
I didn't say anything.
God, we keep peeking it. Okay. Wait, let me quiet this down a little bit.
All right.
Man, you were just so loud, Joe.
I do think that
Joe, oh my
sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I thought I would have a lot more ammo today. Joe, look at me. Joe, say Okay, I missed.
Okay. I am so. Here, take this other one.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna need the punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop. So what I was gonna say was that we have a friend named Kyle, and at his basement, he had a ton of Nerf guns, and I'm pretty sure he had this Nerf Jolt, and that's a pretty powerful gun. And as Tyler already shot me twice with it, it's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly enough, I'd like to send my condolences to the creator of Nerf. He was a kicker for the Vikings. He was like 80 years old, and I can't remember his name, but I know that they said he was a creator of Nerf, and he just died like yesterday. So,
well, thanks for making it sad, Joe. In honor of the Nerf guy,
yeah,
you did say the U word when you were just talking.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
No way. He just shot me on my front teeth. Oh my
now
lord.
I'm out of ammo. That sucks. I guess I'll have to
You're gonna need
find another alternative.
Yeah. Go. Oh, what? What's that?
This Nerf gun is brought to you by Fortnite. You better watch out, Joe. You've seen the size of these darts?
Those are massive. Holy.
I'm gonna leave that there. Think about your next words carefully, son.
Please do.
Alright, I did not expect to go through a lot of ammo that quickly. So I'm gonna continue with my opening spiel here. So I was gonna say that we fixed some technical difficulties, but we're recording in the same spot. I did turn off the air so we wouldn't get that in the background.
It was a nice dry run we did for our first episode, and we hope that this episode will include some interesting things. I know that. Yeah, we
did a little more work for this one.
Yeah, Tyler keeps on telling me that he has a lot of surprises for me. He just showed me a surprise, but I guess
that was the surprise.
That was a surprise. And Tyler will be having a surprise coming here shortly, I hope, because his birthday was in the month of October, and I ordered him something, and hopefully it'll come in the next week by the end of November, because it said it shipped out by early November, so we'll see. Yeah. It's really disappointing.
Maybe you got scammed.
Yeah, I might have. It's really disappointing to see like the UPS truck go by and the FedEx truck go by, and be kind of hopeful that your present is here, and it's not.
Well, so like I was saying before, we got a lot of good feedback and support from the last episode, which I was actually really surprised about. I thought this would just be a fun thing that we could do every now and again, but we had a lot of people that actually seemed like they enjoyed it and cared. Courtney said that we should get a soundboard. We do have one. We just didn't use it last episode because I didn't know when to use it. But also, I would like to read a comment from the YouTube release. I haven't told Joe about this one, but
another surprise.
Is the same as Because I say a lot.
I feel like includes, or is included in but is not
I don't know. Is just a stupid sound. Whenever I listen to myself say it, I'm like, are you stupid? Like, why would you say It's not even a word. And then when I scan back in the editing to delete it, it always goes what? Anyway, this comment that we got was from Talus.
The foreign...
Talus from Brazil. We got a comment from Brazil. We're a multinational
We're an international prestige worldwide. Wow.
Anyway, so this is in regards to things that we said should be banned from the last episode.
Oh, Lord.
And Talus says, I feel like people that think there are 7 continents should be banned.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So. Okay, that out.
Joe, look at me. I want to look you in the eyes.
I'm gonna. Yes, Daddy. Oh my god. Okay.
Hang on, let me reload because I'm pretty sure you're gonna say it again.
You have more? How many do you have?
I have a couple more. Don't look at the bag.
This is.
I have enough ammo. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
So Talus came our senior year of high school, and
Joe,
that was
how professional.
Phone. Yeah, that was Karina.
Is it Talus?
No, it's Karina. No, it's it's Talus. No, it's
Will you silence your phone? Dang it! How about you get shot for that? Too?
Shot for that too.
Nah, I'll spare you. Okay. Hey, thanks for giving me my dart back.
Oh, I didn't even see that. So Talus, he was a Brazilian foreign exchange student that came our senior year, and there was one day where him and I discussed like how many continents there were in the world, and apparently in Brazil they think there are 7 continents, where in America we think that there are 8. No, let's see if I can name them off right now. So we got North America.
Please do.
South America. Africa, Australia, Asia, Europe, Antarctica. What else? What else? Did I miss Africa already?
I don't know.
There's an 8th one. There has to be an 8th one.
Maybe Talos is right.
I'm pretty sure he's...
Don't Google it.
I'm gonna Google it.
No.
Because I am disappointed in myself.
I'm disappointed in you too.
Yeah, I know. You already shot me a billion times.
Yeah. And I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah. How many continents are there? What? According to Google, what are the 8 continents?
Wait, what did Google say?
Okay, so according to Google, there are 7 continents. What?
Well, Talos said, I feel like people that think there are 7 continents should be banned.
Oh, wait, no. He thinks there are... He might think there are 8... Or 6 continents.
Joe.
Oh, 6... He thinks that there are 6 continents. And I think that there are 7 continents. Cause
Classic.
I just confused myself a lot there.
Classic Joe.
Yeah. And he believes that the Americas are the same, like are one continent together.
Oh,
so
well, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I will stay.
Oh! You didn't even realize you did that one.
What do you mean? I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh my lord.
Anyway, can I continue, please?
So, yeah, I strictly believe that there are 7 continents, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm supposed to argue that with him.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
We'll have to have him as a guest.
Yeah. He did say that, according to Tyler, that he might come up this summer.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hopefully. That'd be great. We miss Talos. Anyway, shall we spin the wheel of topics, Joe?
I would love for you to spin the wheel of topics, Tyler.
And I would love to spin it. All right, ready?
Go for it. Yeah!
Sorry, what did you say?
It was just like when Squidward's like humana.
Oh, I thought you just said the U word a lot. Anyway,
No,
the topic landed on horoscopes, which, what a coincidence. We just happened to have all of them written out.
All of them written out on our paper, and...
That is crazy.
That's great.
Well, I don't know if any of you out there are into astrology, but you should be, because we're going to lay out your month for you. Do you want to go first, Joe?
Sure. So, I will start with Scorpio. And for Scorpio, November was a month of subtle chaos. It seems as if you had everything under control, but all of that was simply an illusion. Take the month of December to work on organization and self-awareness. Recenter your chakras, and you'll have a great December. Chakras.
That's funny. Good one, Joe.
All right, and Tyler, what horoscope are you going to be?
Well, first, Tyler's going to lower your levels again because you were just so loud.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Usually you're right on the green.
I'm still recovering from you shooting me 10 times.
Yeah, this is good for us. He didn't notice.
No, I did. I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't know.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
So.
I'm pretty sure you just said
No,
it.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
You got me in the neck. Ow.
Hot. Suck on that, Tyler.
Dang it. Anyway. Aries, this is a great month for you. A month of discovery. You're going to find someone that makes you swoon. You'll find a new hobby. You'll find a lump. You'll find the home is really where the heart is. That's it.
That's it. And for Sagittarius,
Mm-hmm.
the month of November was extremely busy for you. Use your time in December to do some self-care. This can include things like watching a Harry Potter marathon, gaining 30 pounds off of Domino's pizzas, or some Tai Chi. Hang out with your friends and culture those relationships. Continue this, and you'll have a wonderful December.
Huh. Well, that's very nice. I gotta take these headphones off. Just so people know, I'm not that bad at talking. It's just I have these headphones on so I can hear that everything is the right volume, but everything plays back at a little bit of a delay, so then I end up getting tripped up hearing myself talk.
Just like an echo.
Yeah,
almost.
like a speech jammer. So, Taurus, take heed. This month is a month of your comeuppance. Much like my car of the same name, you've been quite naughty, and it's coming full circle, Buster.
Buster. All right. For Capricorn, November was a month of inspiration as you went through an emotional uphill battle. Next month, keep fighting this uphill battle and do some self-reflection. Find yourself and be true to yourself, and you'll have a jolly December.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
I try to keep things more on the wholesome side.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So, Gemini, this month will be a wonderful carefree time in your life, but not for your mother. Make sure you call her.
Not for your mother. What was that supposed to be?
I don't know. It's what the stars told me.
That's what the stars told me. So for Aquarius, November was pretty relaxed and full of many laughs. Have some more laughs in December as you do take on the humor, not the human, pardon my handwriting, and mannerisms of Michael Scott. Just like Capricorn, be eccentric and authentic, and you'll be in store for a great December.
Your horoscopes are much more accurate than mine. I was gonna base them off of real things, but then when I was looking at them, I just thought of something else and wrote something else entirely. So, Cancer, this coming month is going to be cold, even more so for you. Always wear a jacket and find emotional support now.
An emotional support now. And
oh, sorry, what did you say, Joe?
I didn't say.
Did you say?
You just said.
In the throat.
In the foot.
Ah, shoot! I think I'm out of ammo for this guy now.
My foot hurts.
Oh no, I have one more.
You have one more. And I believe we still have Leo, Virgo, Pisces, and Libra left, and I believe Tyler's going to be taking Leo and Virgo.
Listen, Leo, I know times are tough, and with the holidays approaching, you're strapped for cash. But when the lady with a bob haircut asks you if you want to be your own boss, say no.
God. All right. And Tyler had, and you got Virgo over there as well too.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Dang, I just wrote so many. This month is gonna feel like summer for you. Despite the freezing temperatures, you'll be tempted to wear a tank top because, after all, your biceps are looking tight. It is in your best interest, however, to dress for the weather. Stay safe.
That's a nice little wholesome one there.
Thank you.
And now we'll be moving on to Tyler.
What?
Nothing.
Tyler's? Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a Libra.
Yeah, so Tyler's a Libra, and I'm a Pisces, and I'll be reading Tyler's horoscope. The month of November has been filled with many loves, laughs, and memories. These memories will lead to a prosperous month of December, allowing you to grow in many forms. Libras may learn to try new things that go beyond the boundaries of chicken nuggets and Oreos.
I don't believe in astrology.
Astrology. The stars are aligned. Enjoy the course of meals your Pisces roommate is going to make you in the future, and enjoy the month of December.
Oh, so I have a bleak future ahead. All right, Mr. Pisces. This month will be a month of loss for you. Everything you hold dear will be ripped from your slimy hands, and you'll find yourself at rock bottom on the frozen streets of Duluth, where you'll find something that makes you marginally happier, and that thing rhymes with schmopioids.
Okay. Oh, schmopioids. Just a disclaimer, Tyler and I do take the opioid crisis pretty seriously, and never mind. We do realize that it's a rampant problem.
Opioid, schmopioid. Wow, we got through those quickly.
You did.
I did not expect that.
You know that we've finished our horoscopes for Scope Saturday.
Well, this is coming out Monday, you taint.
It's coming out on Monday. Yeah, we recorded this on Saturday, though.
Shh, don't tell him.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
We want people to think it's live.
We will now continue to spin the wheel of topics for our next topic. Tyler, would you like to do the honors?
I guess, since I'm close to it. Hello from 2 a.m. sleep-deprived Tyler. I just wanted to drop in and first of all thank you all for listening. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I also just wanted to let you know that we had a lot of technical difficulties while recording this episode, so certain parts were accidentally cut out. We just spun the wheel here, and it landed on Walmart stories. Joe told one about some old lady getting mad at him when he was 12. Very sad that it was cut out, but it is what it is, and I apologize. However, thanks again for watching, and enjoy the rest of the podcast. So welcome back. I guess we just had a forced intermission because we had some technical
difficulties.
I just had me a spoonerism. Well, that was dumb. We had some technical difficulties, and now we have everything fixed, I think. I hope. I don't know. Anyway, we were on the topic of... Oh, wait. Before we start, actually. I ran out of ammo. So that's a problem. But...
What is that? Is that like the disc? The disc?
No. This is the Nerf rival. The XV700. And so I had a little bit of money left over. And I was thinking I should probably get something that kind of hurts. I was looking for something harder. These aren't very hard projectiles, but this thing shoots 100 feet per second. Oh, Lord. And you're only like 4 feet away from me. 4 feet away from you, Dad. So, anyway, would you like to tell your story about...
I don't know if I want to, Dad.
You got cut off in the last one. That wasn't fair to you. So, you had a story about an old man in Walmart. Was that it?
Yeah. There's...
What?
I still can't get over it. It's like every time I look over, you have a new Nerf gun in your hand. So, all right, I'll continue with the story. Mm-hmm. So George and I were shopping with our parents at Walmart, and my mom and my dad go to like the grocery aisle or grocery section, and George and I decided to go to the arcade. And so George and I... Oh, he shot
Joe, did you just discharge your weapon?
Yes, I did. And George and I were playing at the arcade. I can't remember what we were playing. I think we were just... At this point, we were playing with the crane there, trying to get some. And so anyways, an old man in a camo hat. I remember he was wearing like camo and... Yeah, like an American, like, eagle shirt. And he walks up to us, and he's like, so you like playing that game? And George and I were like, look at him weird, and we're like, yes. And so I was like, George, we have to go to our parents. And that was kind of the end of the interaction. And George and I was like in defense mode, and I hate to stereotype Walmart. It's not stereotype. Stereotype.
Stereotype.
Walmart, but it's Walmart's a different breed.
Yeah.
They're a different breed.
It's kind of a great equalizer. Like you said, you saw your boss there, and you're like, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen." Welcome to my world.
It's interesting because everyone. I mean, there's a nice mix, but
everyone needs Walmart.
Everyone needs Walmart's pretty convenient.
These Nerf guns were brought to you by Walmart.
Oh Lord. I don't know if I like Walmart.
What did you say? Did you say something?
No, I didn't.
Can we get an instant replay on that? Joe, any last words?
I didn't say
No,
it.
yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Let me cover my face at least.
I don't think so.
Good thing I have tight pecs.
I got 7 of these.
What? Oh, okay.
Anyway, sorry. You said you left off with
I didn't leave off with
Yes, you did.
When did I leave off with
Joe, what did you say?
Okay, no. No. You prompted me to say
Simon Says.
But that,
I'll spare you.
But that was a very kind of defensive, eye-waking experience. You gotta kind of be careful.
So, did you just tell us a story of how you were nearly abducted at Walmart?
I don't want to say I was going to be abducted.
Okay. Well, I have one kind of interesting Walmart story. When I was little, I had a best friend, and he was well known at Walmart for some not so good reasons. I won't say his name. He was a kid back then, and he's smarter now, I hope. So, we couldn't go to Walmart without them recognizing him. He was quite the troublemaker at Walmart. And I remember we went to these like coin machines, where you can put the quarter in and turn it, and it gives you like bouncy balls. So we got a bunch of bouncy balls, and I had one, and we're just strolling through the toy aisles, and then my friend and his friends, they just decide to just yeet the bouncy balls all the way across the Walmart.
Oh Lord!
And they take off running, and I was innocent back then, so I'm just like standing in the aisle, and this lady comes around the car. She's like, "Hey, why are you throwing that?" I'm like, "It wasn't me. I still got my bouncy ball." But it was just like I could not go to Walmart with them because we would be followed by employees. I was like, this sucks. But that's my Walmart story. Not very interesting. I don't think I was ever almost abducted. Ooh, I was almost. There was like this one time, not at a Walmart. It was at a swimming park. This is like the weirdest old memory that I have. That's just like totally isolated memory. But I remember being in the shallow water, just chilling, and all of a sudden some kid comes through, which isn't odd, that happens. It's a water park. So a kid comes through, and I'm just expecting her to cruise on by, but she like looks at me, and she starts like smiling and giggling, and like wading towards me menacingly.
Oh no!
And then I think it was like the first time I swore as a kid, because she like got so close, and she put her hand on my leg, and I was like, "Get the away!"
Holy! Oh,
I just
God.
speed swam out of there. She was like my age too. It was weird.
What? Wait, when did this happen?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago, when I was small enough to be about knee deep in a kid area of the pool. Mm-hmm. So I was pretty young. Very weird. don't think I know her. After the fact, I was like, do I know that person? Why did she climb on me? I'm not a jungle gym.
Tyler's not a jungle gym.
Yeah, I think that was the closest I've been to being abducted. Who knows? Living in the country in Bacchus, I walked a lot of places, and you were offered rides by a lot of people, and I think that's just them being nice. But some people are a little shady. Mm-hmm. One time...
Well, it's good that most of them, coming from a small town, we kind of know everyone. So if you're walking on the side of the road,
Sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Joe, I think... What's that? Joe, I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this, Joe. I'll spare you this time.
I'm mashing square.
Just kidding.
God.
Sorry, continue.
In a small town, most often you'll find that people that drive past you are people that you know. There was actually this one time where my sister hit a deer, and it actually destroyed her windshield and stuff. And so my sister was just bawling her eyes out. And so my other sister was driving with her friend down 371, and my sister's friend's boyfriend is like, "Hey, isn't that your sister crying on the side of the road?" And so turns out, yeah, it was my other sister. It's kind of funny how all that works out. Mm-hmm. Usually you'll find somebody will pass you and you'll know each other. And that's in a small town though. That's in a small town.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off there, Tyler.
No, that's fine.
What were you saying?
I totally forgot. I think it was one time I had to walk to church. I didn't have to. I wanted to. And at this time, the church really wanted me to be in the worship group playing the guitar. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like walking down the dirt roads with a guitar strapped to my back. And this guy passes me. This old guy with this huge beard and gray hair. Oh, and usually you get that like finger wave when people are driving you. They just lift their index finger.
Like this while they're on the steering wheel. And they're
this guy like lifted his hand off the steering wheel and gave me the peace sign. And I was like, right on. Groovy. So I got some hippie street cred on the way to church. Put a pep in my step.
Pep in your step.
Okay, now what are we talking about?
Alright, go ahead and spin the wheel of topics again, Tyler.
Okay.
Or I'll spin it.
No, too late. I didn't get you. Don't touch my wheel.
It looks like we'll be talking about Tyler's experience at the zoo, which may include...
That's a very specific wheel topic. What the heck? Where did that come from?
Tyler has a lot of experience with animals, and sadly, this last week, the tiger at the zoo passed away. Jeez, I apologize for being kind of...
You are such a downer this week.
I guess I am. A lot of death has occurred this week.
Yeah, it's actually really sad. We've been having difficulties with like the computers and stuff at the theater, and things have been stupid outside of work, like with the cold air and stupid car stuff. And now the zoo, I'm like, at least I have the zoo. You know, the zoo, I can always count on the zoo to be a happy place. Then I get to work, find out the tiger died. Poor girl. She was the nicest tiger. In the YouTube release, I'll add some little videos of her so that people can see her. She was super friendly. She was raised by one of the keepers at the zoo.
She was raised by wolves.
She was born in the Minnesota Zoo and was transferred over. It was really hard to see the keepers, how they reacted, because I've only known Lana for a couple months, and she was a really great tiger. That was like one of my favorite parts of the day, is making my rounds for like custodial. I'll stop at the barnyard. I'll see Leonard. He's our llama, and he is so friendly. He'll come up and he'll put his head right under your arm. Very sweet guy. And then after that, I'll move on. And as I'm walking up to the main building, I'll see Lana. And she's just got her eyes over the ledge, just like stalking me. So then I duck. And when she goes to look from another angle, I'll sneak up closer and hide behind one of the pillars. And then she'd look again and I'd hide. And then I get up close. That's when I would take the videos. And then she'd see me. And then she gets all ear flat. And she jumps up and starts pawing on the window. The sweetest thing is she'll like rub her head on the window when you're standing close. She's just a good tiger. I guess it was her time to go anyway. She was 15 years old. Jeez, tigers in the wild, I guess, live to be about that age. They can live longer if they're in zoos, but she was ill and she was only going to get worse. So to spare her the suffering, they made that call. So, very sad day. We'll miss Lana.
Yeah, and it's interesting how I see that sometimes older, like bigger and like domestic animals, I guess, and I guess bigger animals in comparison to smaller animals usually have a shorter lifespan for some reason. I think I saw this chart with dogs, for example, where say your large sized dog, let's say like a Saint Bernard or like a Labrador, their average lifespan is like 10 to 15, whereas a smaller dog might be like, I don't know, 15 to 20. So it's kind of, I'd like to actually look into that a little bit, but that's what I've seen.
My dad had a horse like his whole life. It lived to be 30 some years old. Geez. Yeah, that was very sad when that horse passed away. But we buried it in the horse pasture, and all the other horses were standing around where we buried the horse and laying on top of it, and it was pretty a sorrowful day. Po for a horsey. Well, we can't end the podcast on that. Joe, say a couple more times.
I'm not gonna say it a couple times. You just said it.
Say it. No, I didn't.
You said it. No, I just said it. You said it, Tyler. I'm not okay. Okay, put the weapon down, Tyler. Put the weapon down.
I don't want to.
Put the weapon down.
It makes me feel powerful.
Put the weapon down, Tyler.
Joe.
I'm Mason. The number's Mason.
All right. Well,
I can talk a little bit about deer hunting if you like.
Sure.
I feel like that'd be suitable given that this is the last weekend for rifle season. At least where I hunt.
Do it. Shut up and do it. I want to hear it.
So if you guys don't know, I am a deer hunter. I've been hunting my whole entire life ever since I came out of the womb. I came out of the womb and my dad handed me a 243.
Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
I don't even know what's.
I meant to give you the clap.
You meant to give me the clap.
I meant to give you the clap one, but I did the laughing clap. There's nothing funny about deer hunting.
That's pretty laid back, getting out in nature and such. But where I hunt there's like no deer in there, and they've just introduced the wolves in our area, and so
that's such a funny thing to say. I imagine that would sound weird if you lived in this city. It's just like, yeah, they just released the wolves in our area. Trying to cull the human population.
Like, imagine if you live down in like downtown and all of a sudden
they just release a pack of timber wolves.
They just release a couple bear cubs around the area.
That's funny. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
But the DNR just released a bunch of wolves in our area, and the deer population has gone down. And so
classic.
And so it's been extremely hard to shoot any deer in our area. So my family is thinking about relocating deer hunting areas. We hunt state land, and I think there's like a different like plot of like state land in the other direction. Oh, did I say it?
Yeah.
When did I say it?
Sorry, that was a great shot.
What did I say it, Tyler?
You said it. I could do a replay.
Okay,
You'll hear it.
I'll listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll listen to this and see how many times I get shot. Or say in general.
Oh my god. Joe, do you want to be shot?
Ouch.
That is hilarious.
But overall, deer hunting is pretty fun, even though you don't shoot anything. Or at least that's what I think. You go out in the deer stand, you get to see nature. There's other wildlife out there besides deer. I've come across some bobcats. We set up a bunch of trailer cams, and my dad has caught like a bear, a decent size black bear standing up, so that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this year has been pretty disappointing for me as far as deer hunting goes. I mean, I did only get to go out for like 2 days last weekend, but deer hunting is pretty fun. You go out and go to the cabin. Saturdays are for
what did you just say? You did that was a bad one. You're like, oh.
Wait, like, oh? Like,
You said, oh. That's how you say,
like,
You say, like you have with stuffed nose. Oh.
Yeah, deer hunt is pretty fun.
Your neck is red.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thought when you made that face at me, I thought you were going to shoot me.
No.
But Tyler, have you ever been deer hunting at all?
Oh, yeah. I disagree that deer hunting is fun. I used to go with my dad a lot. Or my dad used to bring me with him. And I didn't really enjoy it. I got one deer. And I was happy to get it just because it meant I didn't have to go out anymore. I appreciate my dad spending the time with me, but I didn't want to. But I got something out of it anyway. We were sitting in the stand, and I forced him to play chess with me while we were waiting.
Wait, was this in a permanent stand? Like a big...
No, it was like a portable one.
You played chess in a portable stand?
Heck yeah.
How do you play chess in a portable stand?
Not like in a tree stand. Like a...
Was it like a tripod?
This was years ago, Joe.
Okay.
We built our own, I think. We built this one. Yeah, I remember because my dad took me on a hunting trip once, and it had wheels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a trailer, and we just like wheeled it out to a family member's field and just plopped down. And we would spend the night sometimes out there. One time we had a propane heater, and we were trying to make SpaghettiOs.
Oh no!
And we put it on the grill of the propane heater, and I don't know what happened, but some weird heat thing happened, and the metal just buckled, like on the grate, and then it popped back out and just shot SpaghettiOs, hot SpaghettiOs everywhere.
Of course, it's SpaghettiOs as well.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
That doesn't deserve to be shot. I don't deserve to be shot
For judging me and my SpaghettiOs?
I don't. No.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No.
But yeah, I got that one deer, and that was it. I haven't been hunting since. I don't think actually.
But yeah, I can totally relate to you where sometimes you just want to shoot the deer right away in the morning or right away at night because you don't want to freeze your butt off out there.
Well, I guess I could explain what I dislike about hunting, because I don't not like it for any particular reason. It's just I find it so boring. Like if I'm out and it's cold, I have to wake up early. I'm sitting there freezing, not seeing a single thing. You can sit there for hours and hours and hours, and if we leave and we didn't get anything, I'm just like, great, just wasted like 4 hours sitting in the cold. That was fun. You can't talk or anything because you gotta be quiet. You can't scare them.
And oh good lord! And just like last Saturday, I woke up in the morning, sat on my stand. What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, geez, those are the balls.
Yeah.
I woke up Saturday morning, and sat my stand from 6 to 12 and went in for lunch quick and sat from 1 to 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically a 12-hour day
Yeah.
out at the stand and not seeing anything is really is really disheartening. It's really disheartening.
You look like you got hickeys on your neck. You got kind of welts.
Yeah, I got a couple welts on my neck there. Jeez.
Man, I thought I had more ammo. You're lucky.
I suppose I'm lucky. Well, Tyler, while you load up there, should I go ahead and close the podcast?
Close us with a word of prayer.
Close us with a word of prayer. Thank you for listening to the Small Town City Folk Podcast. Please, if you have any time, go check out Tyler's YouTube channel called Tyler McAllister. Yeah, it has a lot of interesting videos, and he just released a couple Comfy Cam episodes.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. We appreciate all the feedback that we got, and we highly encourage you to comment and become part of the conversation. Even though we only got the one comment on the last one from Talus, we enjoyed it, and
it helps us in improving ourselves and making us tailor our needs to the needs of our audience.
Yeah. So, I guess until next time, we'll see you later. Alright. Have a good one. Thanks for listening to Joe and I talk for another 45 minutes, and remember to leave a comment down below with what other things you'd like to hear us talk about in the next episodes. As always, we greatly appreciate everyone watching, and I hope you all have a good week.